What is going on, everybody? We are back in the unbox corner. Today we've got a package from EVANNEX. They sent out a product for me to check out. This is not sponsored by them, but they just wanted me to do a quick review of their product and give you guys a chance to see it in action. So let's get right into it. So this is from EVANNEX. They sent out a trunk organizer. So installation should be pretty easy. All right, let's actually put that aside. We'll check this out first. So they sent out this trunk organizer. It looks pretty high quality off the bat. Let's go ahead and rip this open. All right. Oh, it's got some nice clasps on there. Okay, so the whole thing just kind of folds up like that. And on the inside, it looks like... Oh, okay. So these come out completely. I don't know how well you can see in there. So it can start like that, and then you can basically put these in and Velcro into whatever position you want. So if you want maybe just one big pocket and one small pocket, you can do that. Or if you want 3 equal-sized pockets, can do that as well. So pretty straightforward. And then on the side you got some nice handles to lift it out of the trunk. Materials look pretty high quality though. Pretty similar to like what most of my duffel bags are, I think. It's kind of that fabric-y kind of material. It's not just all plastic. They also sent out, it looks like, some caps for the valve for my tires to cover them up, and they got little Tesla logos on them. So we might pop those on when we're outside as well. And then they sent some literature with it here. What else we got in here? We've also got some Elon bucks. Okay. So this is basically like a discount code for any order over $100. You can use code Elon bucks to get $10 off. That's pretty cool. And then we also got this giant microfiber cloth. That's pretty nice. Probably good for cleaning off your screen or just wiping down anything in your car. So shout out to EVANNEX for sending this out. We're gonna head down to my car and get this installed and see what it looks like inside the car. Bo is really enjoying this box. Oh man, that is a mess in there. We put a wreath in here around Christmas and it looks like it is still trying to celebrate, so it is an absolute mess. Definitely should have swept this out before shooting this video. But as you can see, pretty disorganized. Everything's just kind of thrown into this bottom portion of the trunk here. And this is everything I keep in my trunk at basically all times. I've got my basketball in there, some basketball shoes, along with my Tesla connector, and a ton of trash for this tire inflator that for some reason I still haven't cleaned out after shooting my winter driving tips video. So we're gonna get that all cleaned out of here and get it all organized. And I really need to get a vacuum for my car, so if you guys have any good suggestions, definitely let me know. And we will go ahead and drop in that trunk organizer, and it fits in pretty well. I mean, it's a little bit flexible, so it does fill up the space if you need it to. The only thing that really sticks out are those buckles, and I was able to just kind of tuck those in so they're out of the way, along with the handles. Originally, I wanted to leave all 3 of these compartments the same size, but I wanted to also lay my mobile connector flats, and it does not fit in that orientation, so I had to remove one of these partitions, but fortunately it fits just kind of tucked behind on the back there. And we'll start kind of dropping in all of my stuff. It was already a pretty tight fit, so I've got to kind of get creative with how I'm going to fit everything in there. Obviously, that ball is not going to fit in the orientation it is, so I had to move my shoes over to the right side to make room for that basketball. Now let's see if this top part fits on there, and not quite. It's still a little wobbly with the basketball on there. I think I just need a little bit more space, so I just got to spread this extension cord out a little bit to fit around my basketball so it's got room in there. And it just needs a little more convincing, and let's try it again. And we're good. Now sits all flat on top there. And here is the finished look here. We were able to fit everything just fine. Obviously a lot more organized than when we first came out here. Still need to clean up in my car, but that's a whole nother story. But overall, here's the finished look here. Big fan of this so far. It looks pretty durable. We'll be interested to see how it holds up long term, but just sitting in the trunk here, I don't foresee any problems with it falling apart or anything like that. You You might run into issues if you're constantly moving it in and out of your trunk, but that is easy enough to do with those handles. I definitely like how you're able to adjust these storage spots too. I think some other trunk organizers kind of have you limited to the spots they choose, but this one is pretty modular. You can adjust it to whatever your needs are. And I can keep everything nice and condensed inside that little extra area in my trunk. So here is the before and after. As you can see, much more organized. I do want to eventually do a whole car tour, so if that's something you want to see, definitely hit that like button and I will make that happen. I did also take a look to see how these tire valve caps looked on there, and they almost looked like they protruded a little bit outside the wheel, so I don't think I'm going to keep them on right now, but I may put them on when I put on those new rims from the Test Bros giveaway that I won. So that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you want to check out this product, I've got it linked down below, and I've also got a discount code. If you spend $100 at EVANNEX, you get $10 off, and my code is ASIBS. That's ASIBS. So you can use my code, or we've also got the Elon Bucks code, which is just Elon Bucks for $10 off 100. So use any code you want. It's up to you. So thank you again to EVANNEX for sending out this product to check out. Big fan of it so far. We'll see how it holds up long term. But like I said, I think just sitting in the trunk, it'll do just fine. If you are a company that produces Tesla products yourself, then I definitely want to hear from you to check those out. I love sharing Tesla products to kind of get the word out about them and show potential owners the options that are out there. So I've got all my social media stuff linked down below if you do want to send me anything. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.